This is not a kid-friendly show.
Yo, what is really good, my dudes? Today is February 13th, 2017, and we got another RuneScape update for y'all. So today we got a patch week, but coming up on the 15th in just 2 days, we have part 2 of the Valentines Event, which is very different, switches things up from part 1. You still have until the end of February 14th, just before the 15th, midnight on reset, to get all the rewards from the first one. So before we get into patch notes, I just want to give you a little brief rundown of what the Valentine's part 2 event will include. So it says here, please note, while part 2 of the event shares a theme, setting, characters, and ongoing story with part 1, it is mechanically entirely different. Be sure to do everything you wish to do in part 1 before it ends at 23:59 UTC on February 14th. Now, I've said this in the past, but part 2 is going to work just like Deathbeard's Demise and the Fallen Nihil event. This time around, while skilling, you're going to be collecting fabric. You can collect 1,000 fabric a day, and to earn all the rewards, you will need 10,000 fabric. This part of the event will last 14 days. So assuming you do it every day, within 10 days, you'll have all the rewards. You can get the rewards sooner, however, if you spend a little bit of rune coins that allow you to raise your daily gather limit. So that's really all you need to know. Go out and train. That starts on the 15th in just 2 days. Also, don't forget that it is double XP weekend this weekend on the 17th. Mark your calendars if you haven't already. The gains will come in, my dogs. So be sure to pay attention. Also, Game Jam will be running concurrently with that, where they will reveal a bunch of game updates that they will be currently working on and taking in suggestions from the community to work on live during the event. So stay tuned on double XP weekend. Tune in on Twitch to watch that. With that out of the way, we can get right on into these patch notes, so let's just jump right into them. First off, an issue with the Legacy skin, which caused columns in the backpack to not appear correctly, has been fixed. Saradomin, as he appears in Death Chivalry, Missing Presumed Death, One of a Kind, including Dominion Tower and Fate of the Gods, have been graphically updated to match his non-diminished 6 age appearance in Sliske's endgame. In response to player feedback, White Knight Initiates now wear red and Partisan wear blue as before. The chance of the Prosper perk giving a clue is now doubled. The Tinker perk now has a 5% chance per rank to give plus 25% XP, as opposed to previous 1% chance per rank to give plus 10%. The Pyromaniac perk now gives a correct chance of obtaining Bernie, the skilling pet, when triggered. Cooking fish oil has been added to the Sajobo contract board toggle blacklist. The Shield of Varav quest has been reworked to no longer require a player partner in the opposing gang. Players will now choose their current gang by talking to Straven or Katrine. Changing gang alliance is blocked during some stages of Hero's Quest. The Shield of Varav quest, and to a lesser extent Hero's Quest, has received a variety of quality of life improvements. Combat scaling in the Death of Chivalry quest has been tweaked to be fairer to high-level non-members, since they have restricted access to high-level gear. Dying in each of the tomb's combat encounters will also gradually reduce the difficulty. Players can now reclaim Wolfsbane from Drezel if it is keepsaked. A couple of changes to Next Angel of Death. A number of changes have been made to Next Angel of Death reward curses. They no longer occupy the overhead slot, no longer removed by abilities such as Sever, and the prayer drain is increased slightly. It's now possible for Next Angel of Death to drop the Umbra cosmetic robe set. Next Angel of Death's icicles no longer be moved with the kick ability or the shove special attack. Next AOD's elemental crystals will no longer retaliate against players. 7 players now roll on the main drop table, while 3 now roll on the participation table. And a torch in Next AOD's lobby has been realigned. Borrowed power can no longer be used from any spellbook. Stone of Jas buff now works inside Godwar's dungeon instances. Purchased unlocked from Death's store now correctly appear as unlocked on the interface. Objects in the currency pouch are now usable from the loadout tab. The value of a raid's reward section will now update when rerolling for new rewards. Orla has been removed from Birthorpe. Nightmare Gloves no longer trigger the effect in PvP on non-member worlds. And pause the video real quick if you want to check out the hot fixes that went live throughout the week. Here they are, just a couple small bit of them. And some brief ninja fixes we got. The font has been adjusted for some letters to better distinguish them between lowercase l, uppercase I, number 1, capital O, and 0 characters. The quick chat option for Slayer and bossing kills has been updated to no longer state with 0 prestige. And that about wraps it up for the patch notes. The links to the game update page and the patch notes will be down in the description below, so you can go check it out yourself should you choose to do so. Anyways, that wraps it up for me, my dudes. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape, then you are already in the right place, doggies. So hit that subscribe button. I promise to keep you up to date on everything RuneScape. Anyways, I am out, my dogs. Peace.